An individual's leadership and narrative go hand in hand due to the fact that each person has his or her own story that helps to mold our present values and direction. According to Bill George, the author of True North, it is essential that a leader embraces his or her own story in order to become a truly authentic leader. Although there are many great leaders to learn from, George emphasizes the fact that one must express one's natural brand of leadership. Otherwise, peers will see the leader as a phony and not be able to truly relate to the team's goals and aspirations. Additionally, George explains that the most successful leaders in our society have faced some of the harshest trials and tribulations. However, George emphasizes that the way we react to our challenges is the clearest deciding factor between successful leaders and unsuccessful leaders. George refers to these challenges as crucibles, and in the second chapter, Pedro Algorta lists the three ways an individual can react to a crucible. First, an individual can focus on the event, living his or her life looking backward, which results in an angry life of blaming others. Second, an individual can live as if nothing happened, while the memories and the pain remain deep inside. Third, an individual can use the event to transform your wound into a pearl. This metaphor describes the importance of taking challenges as lessons in order to strive towards the bigger picture. According to George, it is all about how an individual frames his or her narrative. If an individual faces harsh circumstances and perceives himself or herself as the victim, it can oftentimes lead to post-traumatic stress and a lack of future progress. However, an individual who reframes his or her narrative as a lesson can achieve post-traumatic growth, which results in thriving progress. The concept of a narrative discussed by George is easily applicable to my life in real-world scenarios, which brings me to my personal artifact. This is my basketball from my days playing for my high school team. I've played basketball practically my entire life, starting at the age of 4, and it has taught me some of the most invaluable lessons I've ever learned. Oftentimes, sports are overlooked as merely just hobbies, when in reality, there is so much to learn that cannot be simply taught in a classroom. Overall, basketball taught me to be selfless, work hard, and the value of relationships. Whether it was passing up a good shot for myself to allow my teammate to have a better shot, waking up for an early morning workout at the track, or building bonds with my teammates on and off the court, basketball taught me so many lessons that still apply to many other areas in my life today. Additionally, basketball offered me the opportunity to put my leadership skills into real-world practice as both a volunteer youth coach and the captain of my varsity basketball team. You can only learn so much about leadership from a textbook, so I'm extremely grateful to have had these opportunities to lead in a real-world context. Overall, my career in basketball was full of many ups and downs, which helped shape my values and direction today. One of the most important lessons I learned from basketball is that pain from failure is only temporary, if you let it. Thus, you cannot allow your challenges to consume you, but rather you can only look forward.